How do you flirt? By positioning myself to be near someone without it seeming intentional. That way you get a lot of face time with the person for witty banter and eyelash batting. Then I try to isolate myself, like by getting something from the kitchen at a party and making sure the other person saw where I was going, and if they randomly showed up. If they showed up near me a few times and started chatting, it'd be pretty good confirmation they were feeling it too. When I first met my ex, I would run into her everywhere. Sometimes dozens of places a week. I thought she was cute but very shy. Soon after we had settled things, I stopped randomly seeing at those places. Makes me wonder if those run-ins weren't so random. Ironically, ladies have thought I was flirting when I wasn't, and when I have flirted, it was unclear or ineffective. Obviously, have no clue. I fail at complimenting them and then proceed to never talk to them again. This hits hard at home. Marriage is tough. Me flirting goes a little something like, me, hey there, how are you? Him, good thanks. How are you? Me, I'm pretty good, how are you? Crickets. Once a girl asked what university course I was taking, and I said my name. The first step is to believe that you are someone worth knowing and having fun with. If you honestly believe in yourself, the rest flows naturally. Oh damn. Well, plan B, how do I get it to flow unnaturally? You wait for your roommate to talk to them, and then you swoop in and steal the girl somehow and send that friendship into a ball of fire that will never be put out. Sounds like there's a story behind that. Freshman year of college, when I moved in, my roommate and I hit it off was one of my best friends within a week or two. At that time he was talking to a girl he met at orientation. They had been talking for a month or so at this point. He introduced me to her within a few days of moving in, and all I can think is damn, he's a lucky guy, she's so beautiful and funny. Fast forward a few weeks, I'm working on an English paper where I have to write a descriptive story about a room. I choose the laundry room because she lives on that floor and does homework in there regularly. Occasionally she would come and work on homework while I write my paper. At this point I'm friends with her, and turns out she doesn't like my roommate. So we start hanging out more and eventually we make it official. My roommate wasn't very happy about it, but didn't overreact or get revenge, so I thought we were cool. Fast forward 2 years, we're living together again, and he starts making comments about her and how she's only with me because of him, blah blah blah. He's not happy about it, and at this point he is pissed at me all the time. Anytime she comes over I get nasty comments after she leaves. Just been a great asshole since. I'm moving out in a few months to get away from him, but yeah, still his girl and he isn't too happy about it. When I was 22 and younger, get drunk ideally and make heavy-handed passes at them with occasional success. Now, I be myself and make gentle fun of myself and my surroundings, then find out what their interests are, who they be with, things that make them smile, what numbers to dial. You gonna be here a while? I'm gonna go call my crew. You go call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. I don't. They speak to me and I run away. AHHIC. The kindergartner tactics. If they run after you, you know that they're in. It works. I married the last guy I ran from. Username does not check out. I'm basically very friendly. I smile and laugh a lot. I look at the other in the eye. I tilt my head on the side. I compliment. I touch slightly. I show concern and genuine interest. I make jokes and I tease. I will say that they're awesome and so interesting. Sometimes even call them hot. I'm a girl, and while this works pretty well on guys most of the time, women are oblivious and think I want to be their friend. So yay, I guess I'm too subtle. Sometimes even call them hot. Damn, I admire your confidence. Any advice on how to initiate flirtation in a friendly manner? I've never tried this before, but if I ever see a girl I fancy, I think I'll just go up to her and shake her hand and ask if she'd fancy a talk or something. Is this advisable? I will talk to him and try to hang out with him more. I laugh at his jokes and I try to make him laugh as well. And when it's possible and suitable, I will establish physical contact, like put my hand on his shoulder or on his arm. But yeah, never really work for me cause I ugly af. Make some good friend out of it though, so all in all can't complain. Cool. I'll try this out on girls. Hopefully they don't have pepper spray. I mean, it's not that bad of an advice for guys to try on girls either. Assuming you already know the girl for some times and this isn't the first time you have talked to her, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't use pepper spray on you. Eye contact is important. Most people are right-handed and therefore right-eye dominant. So if you just maintain eye contact with their right eye, you don't worry about bouncing back and forth between the two eyeballs most people have. Yeah, but statistically the average human has less than 2 eyes, so that doesn't seem very reliable. Step 1. Care less about whether you're successful or not. I know it's tough. Fake it. Feel free to widen your audience of who you want to flirt with. Step 2. Be confident. Fake this too. Pretend you're confident. Eventually you get so good at it, you forget you're not confident anymore. Step 3. Be interested. Listen. Eye contact. Empathize. Laugh. Don't try to one-up, and don't try to solve their problems. Step 4. Do something fun in your life, so you have something better to talk about than video games and that meme you saw on Reddit. Step 5. Be funny. No puns. Use your observational skills to point out the peculiarities and inconsistencies of life. Step 6. Say yes when they ask you out. Eyes are like windows into the heart. Let the person take a deeper look inside. Always be yourself, relaxed as possible. Make eye contact, and, if it feels natural, offer a sincere smile that conveys the message, I like being around you and with you. Unless you're dead inside LMAO, then avoid eye contact at all costs. I looked into his eyes and saw a barren wasteland of despair. Just be yourself. When I was younger, I put way too much effort into trying to flirt with girls and be the guy that I thought they wanted. My best advice is to just be yourself. Crack some relevant jokes to your conversation. If they are interested in you, it'll be because of your conversation and demeanor, not because of a flirtatious pickup line. If you're a male, learn about females. Their getting ready process. Curling their hair takes a long time. Getting their eyebrows plucked is painful. Their makeup takes some meticulous effort. Compliment the things that they worked hard on. Wow, some serious helpful advice. Pretty rare on Reddit. Thanks. Badly, I guess. I've already started choosing furniture for me and my future cats. Op furiously sibling notes. I'm out of space on my new laptop. Send help. Pretty much only sarcastically. Like I don't flirt with people I'm actually interested in, but do so a lot with people I'm not. Especially the relatively rare straight guys in my social circle. Rule 1. Be attractive. Looks like flirting isn't for me. Edge over sideways like a crab. The least intimidating of all approaches to the best of my knowledge. Stand awkwardly as I forget every single word I used to be able to say. Feel my mouth making talky movements, but without actual words happening. Panic. Try to wink to break the building tension, but in the panic, forget I can't wink properly. Either blink or just scrunch up the corner of my mouth. Fire double pistol fingers, pew pew, blow imaginary smoke from the barrels of my fingers and holster those bad boys. Walk off into sunset. Alone. I look for insanely small social signals that the person is receptive to it. When they are speaking to you, are their hips facing you, or are they turning their head a bit to talk to you? Have they touched any part of you while in conversation? Are you the last person they look at when they say goodbye? That kinda stuff. It's not a written invitation, but the odds that there's an extra level of comfort there is very possible. Holy crap, my grandma was flirting with me this entire time. 25/M. I'll answer this based on this assumption. You're a teenager, probably 13 to 16, who likes a girl/guy. You're not sure if you like them back. You want to date them, but you're having trouble attracting them to you and communicating to them you would like a relationship. Here are some general tips. Don't be clingy or overwhelm them with social pressure. Try respond to how often they would like to talk to you. Find out their interests or hobbies. Try make conversation about these things, as it's a conversation they would like. Ask questions about what they talk about. Shows you care. Be a good friend. Don't have a bullyish personality towards them. Don't make jokes at their expense or at the expense of anything they care about. Pay attention to how they react to what you say or do. Will influence what sort of jokes or conversation you should make with them. Get excited for what she wants to do, and try get her excited about you what to do. Share your passions. Be a person who wants to be the best person they can, and bring that across in your personality. Do your best. A relationship is a two-way deal. Just because she suits your taste and requirements doesn't necessarily mean you will suit hers. If you're not compatible, then rather than force a relationship, try learn something about yourself, why it didn't work, who you are, and who you want to be.